Ladies and gentlemen, before I give an analysis of today's video, I want you to listen to this speech because it's going to form the basis of analysis. Listen very carefully.
Who lived where? Whose land is ancestrally whose? For example, the whole of Kitale. The Luyas, the Kisis, many of the KENYAN subtribes who are there today will have to move out because that land ancestrally belonged to the Pokot, the Cherangani, the Sengwe, and the Sabaot.
Oh, but that's a little extreme, Mheshimiwa.
It is not extreme, it is in the Constitution. I will challenge you to go and read
it. Ladies and gentlemen, that was shocking coming from the deputy president then, who is now the president of the Republic of Kenya, and having done his first term. And that is one of the interviews that made people to fear William Samoei Ruto, because he appeared to be very, very vengeful. Na ukisikiliza vile ambavyo alisema pale, utaona kwamba alijitokeza kama mwanaharakati ambaye anaamini ya kwamba all the land in the Rift Valley belongs to the Kalenjin. If you listen to that debate, that is what was going on. And I'm saying this because when I look at our country today, William Samoei Ruto is likely to win the second term. He is likely to be declared. Let me use the word declared, because power is grabbed. Power is not given on a silver platter. You grab power, you go for it. And William Samoei Ruto is likely to be declared the president of the Republic of Kenya in 2027 if everything continues the way it is going. If nothing changes, kusema ukweli, he is likely to be declared the president because of the reasons, obvious reasons that you know. Jambo lingine ni kwamba we know very well, unless Mount Kenya changes its voting pattern, unless William Samoei Ruto fails to keep his promise na watu wa Mlima Kenya, although with what we are seeing now, tunaona kwamba ule umaarufu wa Mlima Kenya ambao ulikuwa nao umepotea. I don't think he can get 60% of what the votes he got. He may get 50% of the votes that he got in 2022, but getting 60% of those votes will be a tall order. All the other regions are likely to maintain the same voting pattern. I don't see any major shift. Lakini Mlima Kenya, hapo ndipo the president will be won or lost. But what is likely to happen is that if William Samoei Ruto is declared the president, there are a number of things that are likely to happen to this country. Number one is that William Samoei Ruto is likely to show his true colors. During his first term, he may not show all his true colors, kwa sababu unajua he has an election to win in 2027. And there are some things that he may do and may hurt the Kenya nation, and they may refuse to vote for him. But unajua sasa kuna kitu ambacho huwezi ukabadilika. Mtu habadiliki, huo ni ukweli wa mambo. Ni vigumu sana mtu kubadilika. Mtu ni yule tu. And what we can say is that there are a number of things that are likely to happen. The first thing is that William Samoei Ruto is likely to change the constitution. That is a fact. Instead of going for 5 years, he's likely to change the constitution just like Moi did, such that he may have a constitution whereby we have a president who is going for more than 10 years. Unaona vile ambavyo Samson Cherargei ameanza kuleta lile swala, na huyu ni mshirika wa karibu sana wa William Samoei Ruto. Lakini unajua alisemwalo lipo na kama halipo laja. What they are doing is just to test the waters. But if they win the second term, be assured that the constitution will be amended in the morning. And William Samoei Ruto is likely to lead this nation for more than 20 years. That is a fact. And this will be very good for the Kikuyus, or those who have voted for him, ili wajionee matunda yake. Unajua watu ni vizuri, wacha atawale. Tulisema hasa atawala, na anatawala vizuri kama mnavyoona. Unaona kila kitu bei imeshuka, bottom up. Hapo wamejaribu sana, kwa sababu unapoangalia bei ya mafuta kuna mahali ambapo bei imeshuka. Unaangalia stima, gharama ya stima inazidi kushuka, gharama ya maisha inazidi kushuka. Hongera kwangu kwa sababu vivyo ndivyo ambavyo mambo yalivyo. Kwa hivyo he is likely to change the constitution. And the debate has just begun of changing the constitution. Now, in politics, what these guys do is just this: try to test the waters first, to see the reaction of the people. And if something doesn't have the support of the people, then they do away with it. But this one, kusema kweli, you look at the person who is saying that we change the constitution, and then uangalie uhusiano ule upo hapa, because I believe if Cherengei Samson had not had it from William Samoei Ruto, I think hawezi kusema jambo hili, kwa sababu najua atamkosea sana na anaweza kumfanya apoteze ule umaarufu wake. So expect the change of the constitution, and he is likely to remove the term limit, like Kagame did, like Museveni did, and many other African leaders. Again, he is likely to remove any threat that would haunt him after his presidency. Unaona, by removing the threat, I mean to ensure that there's nothing you can do. Maybe he befriends you, maybe he brings you in the government, and maybe he ensures that you are in good terms. Whatever method he's going to use, he's going to neutralize those people who are likely to become the president. And this is going to do to avoid what has befallen Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. Today, Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta anakaa akiangalia kama anawidwa, anakaa akiangalia kama watoto wake wameedewa, anakaa akiangalia kama mama yake anaenda kuidwa. And no president would like to have this kind of a life. Because although Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta is at peace wherever he is, he's not comfortable. That is the truth of the matter. Sio kama Moi wakati wa Kibaki. Unajua wakati wa Kibaki, Moi was there. Wakati wa Kibaki na Uhuru, Kibaki was just there. I would even sometimes grace the occasion. But do you think William Samoei Ruto can invite Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta even at a national event? Nafikiri hawezi. The only place they can meet is maybe there is an Azimio function. Mtu Azimio kuna jambo ambalo anafanya. Tuseme kwa mfano ni mtu ambaye anafanya harusi. Like now Mother Karua says she is wedding, and Ruto akuje pale, wanaweza kukutana hapo na Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, but not very very common, and he cannot even, I don't think he can even be invited. That is the truth of the matter. So any president would remove such kind of threat and that kind of situation. Na kama Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, kama labda angalijua, labda angatafuta uhusiano mzuri na William Samoei Ruto, kwa sababu unapoangalia hata kina Matiang'i, akina Wala, akina Mujumu Shero, akina Kibicho, wote wamelala kama basha. In fact, they have slept low, they have lied low like envelopes, kama vile Ntimama alivyokuwa akisema. So I think William Samoei Ruto is going to do that again. He is likely to reward the Kalenjin handsomely. That is the truth of the matter. Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta rewarded the Kikuyus, infrastructures and many things, but it was also fair to other communities. But I believe William Samoei Ruto is a true Kalenjin man, very loyal to his community, very loyal to his traditions, very loyal to his culture. A Kalenjin man is a Kalenjin man. A Kalenjin man will always go for his brother. He will always think about his sister. And during the second term, you see a very different William Samoei Ruto. That is the truth of the matter. And he's going to take a lot of developments in the Kalenjin nation. And he's going to appoint these people, including everywhere, in the security dockets, in the military, wherever. That is what is going to happen. Again, William Samoei Ruto is likely to bring Dede Nyoro and Kipchumba Murkomen as his heirs. That is his heirs. That is the fact. Kwamba mrithi wake atakuwa Dede Nyoro na Kipchumba Murkomen. Dede Nyoro is likely to be fronted as a presidential candidate, deputized by Kipchumba Murkomen. And if you look at it very clearly, you see he is preparing them. And if you listen to Dede Nyoro proudly say that William Samoei Ruto is his mentor. Very proudly, see, and very comfortably. And if you look at Dede Nyoro can take the bullet for William Samoei Ruto. Kipchumba Murkomen is another one. And Kipchumba Murkomen, ukimwangalia vizuri sana utaona kwamba is the one who reads the hearts of William Samoei Ruto. If you want to know what William Samoei Ruto is thinking or want to do or can do, listen to Kipchumba Murkomen. That is the truth of the matter. And he's going to bring these people. And the reason why he's going to bring them is to ensure that the Kikuyus and the Kalenjin vote as a bloc, as they did in 2013 all the way to 2032. And again, he is likely to betray Gachagua. That is a fact. The second time Gachagua will be betrayed, will be on your own. In fact, the relationship between William Samoei Ruto and Rigathi Gachagua will be so hostile, sio kama ule wa Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta na William Samoei Ruto. Huu utakuwa mbaya sana. Simply because of the way Gachagua talks. There's going to be a lot of antagonism. Na kile ambacho tutaona ni kwamba the effects will not be very much because Dede Nyoro atakuwa pale. That is why William Samoei Ruto cannot leave Dede Nyoro, cannot mess his relationship with Dede Nyoro. That is a fact. And that is why you see a lot of friction between Moses Kuria and Dede Nyoro and Rigathi Gachagua because there's power struggle. And Gachagua knows that, he knows by the fact that he's a deputy president, a heartbeat away from the presidency. But during his second term, it will be very clear as daylight that the preference of William Samoei Ruto is Dede Nyoro and Kipchumba Murkomen. But the effect of this is that watu wengi labda wachache kutoka Nyeri ndio wataona wamesalitiwa na William Samoei Ruto. Watu bado wataendelea kuwaunga mkono. That is a fact. Again, he is likely now to address that hard question in Rift Valley, the one that I'm talking about. The one that you have just listened to. He's likely to address this issue. How he's going to address this issue, I don't know. Because if you listen to him, he keeps on saying that kuna watu ambao walienda pale na wakati walienda pale wakaenda, they named some parts like kutapata kuna mahali kunaitwa Kiaba kama vile Kiaba, kwingine kunaitwa Gasharage kama vile unapata Gasharage ya Murang'a, ingine Gasharage ya Kiambu. And he's going to address this issue. The method that he's going to use, I don't know. But the land issue is very emotive in Kenya. And this is one area that is going either to mess with his legacy and his relationship with the Kikuyus. But you see, there will be no much to lose because already he will have won the second term. So this rad question is deep inside William Samoei Ruto's hand. Na ukimsikiliza hotuba zake nyingi, amewahi kuzungumzia swala hili, amewahi kulizungumzia. And in fact, the 2027 post-election violence was as a result of the land question in Rift Valley. Whether that is the truth of the matter. How he's going to address, I think he needs a lot of wisdom because it can bring serious differences in this country. Again, I don't think he's going to be a lame duck president. When you look at William Samoei Ruto, he's a hands-on president. Kile ambacho atafanya ni kwamba unajua when the president is just about to leave office, utaona watu wengi hawamsikilizi, wengine wanasikiliza deputy president, and that is how William Samoei Ruto was able to win the deep state without the knowledge of Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta thought that the deep state was, but the deep state was actually, majority of the deep state was actually with William Samoei Ruto. I don't know what you think. I don't know what other changes you think William Samoei Ruto is going to take. That is my opinion, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know what you think about it. As usual, let us interact with the comment section. Like our video, ladies and gentlemen. I like the way, by the way, you support this channel by liking our videos, other sharing our videos. You make me happy. You make me keep on. So may you have a blessed Sunday evening. Bye-bye.